Hey guys, how's it going? Wade Mitch here. Today we are back on Stitzer, Wisconsin. So today we are going to kind of kick off what is going on over there. Alright, well I think maybe we're going to change what I was going to do. We're going to kick off the video by fixing whatever that is we just saw. So we're going to hop in the 6R with the loader here. And this was one of the things I wanted to tackle today, but I think we're just going to do it now. I got an adapter for this, so we can put telehandler buckets on it. Because one of my problems with this was that our bucket only holds like 1,000 liters, which I thought for this big of a tractor, we can definitely scoop up some more. And, okay, so it's fixed now? Okay. There's a problem with this, these bales, is if you guys watch me wrap these, they started over here. And that is now completely out of line, which is great. Anyways, we are at 30 grand right now, so we should have money to do this. We're going to have it delivered right here. And it will be under front loaders. Now, I still haven't got used to FS25's organization. And we're going to be looking for... maybe not. Maybe under here. Adapter. I was going to do green. And then... so yeah, if we look at these buckets, they hold way more. 2,400 there. 5,000. It's a JCB though. Let's go. I guess we'll go with the Magsy bucket. I feel like getting that's a grain shovel. We'll go with this universal bucket right here. I should get it in green. And then I also wish this would stand up because I'm not sure how to attach this. It seems like we need to flip this upside down. Maybe not. So apparently I just got that at the mod hub and it showed a front loader holding a telehandler bucket, but I look at it and it's not. It's weird. It's not working. So we'll just sell it, I guess. Anyways, I think what we'll actually do now is get started with the main point of the video, which you guys will see is going to be running over to our combine, switching the bean head out, and we're actually going to start finishing up our bean harvest. It's originally what I was planning to do before we saw the bales going crazy. But I'm going to hop in here. Everything else on the farm is going pretty smooth. We're getting ready to get this done. Get our manure spreading. At least most of that done. And then what we're going to do is start tillage this weekend. Now, we're only doing a certain amount of tillage because it's just the fall. And there's some stuff that we're even going to no-till. But like a lot of these corn stalks, I think, or anything we spread that manure on, I'm going to go hit with a chisel plow. And there's a lot of fields that I kind of want to modify, I guess is one way to put it. Let's pick up our head. Let's back it up. And we're going to be headed right across the street and harvesting the bean field that, like I said, is right across the street. We had thought, we actually got an offer from the local dealer, and they wanted us to demo a grain cart, which, you know, corn harvest before we got, I mean, done with that would have been a great time. But I told them that we're going to hold off, because when we do these beans, like, I don't even know if this field is going to fill up the combine. I mean, this one, I lied, this one probably will, but some of our smaller bean fields just don't it doesn't yield that much, and there's no way around it. We're gonna take, let's just try to scoot across here. I hope I can fit through this gate. Any wider, any wider, and we're not fitting. Look at that fit. All right. I guess picking that 22 foot was a perfect choice. And, let's see here. Should be ready to go. Everything looks good. Let's drop our header down. And let's go. Yeah, there it is. Got some more beans. Now, I don't really have a yield monitor set up for this, but I don't imagine it's going to be very good. So maybe that's a good thing that we can't see it. You guys are going to have to let me know how good this yield is, because I think it's, you know what? Really, this is up to the people we bought the farm off of and how well they fertilized these. Because we bought these almost fully grown, and by the time we got fertilizer on it, or would have been able to, it wouldn't have mattered. The corn all turned out good, but we've only done one of these bean fields. So we really aren't going to know how well we did until after we're done with all this, and we can kind of look at the grand total. Back up here. Yeah, if you guys missed it, we did wrap up corn harvest on the stream last weekend. This weekend should be looking pretty similar. At least a stream Saturday. I might stream Friday night. So you guys are going to get at least one, maybe two streams in. This video should be going up on Thursday. If I'm feeling motivated, I'll have a video up Friday and a video up Saturday. There's going to be plenty of stuff coming up for you guys. We might have one more bean harvesting video, depending on how this goes. This should be uploaded around 1:15, 1:30 Eastern on Thursday. I'll be at school when it goes up, so I'll have an eye on it. If you guys have any questions or any recommendations on videos you want to see, go leave them in the comments. Always looking for ideas. But I think, like I said, today's going to be bean harvest. Tomorrow, I have yet to figure out. And Saturday, we are going to kick off tillage on Saturday's video. And Saturday night's stream is going to be all tillage. We're running some smaller equipment. Now that might be subject to change. We might buy some new stuff. We might, you know, get something to test out from the dealer. I'm not sure yet. So all gonna kind of be up for grabs. The one thing is for sure, I am going to be finishing this bean harvest by the weekend. And honestly, if I do stream Friday night, there's a good chance that it will be finishing the bean harvest. Because I want to, the first bit of tillage, I want to be the video Saturday, and while basically by Friday night stream, that tillage would be done because I would have recorded before the stream on Friday. But yeah, if I don't get this done tonight, which I doubt I will, because there's honestly a solid amount of harvesting left to do, I'd like to get some content out of it, and combining is honestly pretty good for streams, so I think that's where we'll go. Really, when we're running beans here, this I always forget, the 9650, I forget the order. The 9650 does really good with this head on it. I'm starting to think we could maybe push a 25-foot head. But yet again, this is also on, like, pretty flat ground. But you have to remember, on those big hills, there was a little bit of an issue getting up some of the hills. And I'm thinking if we were going to 25, it might be a little too much. This would be the field to try it on, but if you look behind us, we get hills again. So for this year, I think we're just going to stick with the 22. And I've successfully almost made it all the way around the field without a major pause. Just pretty good yapping skills. You guys are going to have to rate the yapping skills in the comments. You're also, last chance to buy an ornament for the tree. It's another thing that's going to go on this weekend. I think I'm going to set up the Christmas tree on one of the streams. I'd like to thank you guys for the support lately. It means a lot. You've been doing really good. Hopefully through the month of December here, we can get, you know, close to 7,000 subscribers. Would be awesome. I think, you know, really by the end of the year, we might be able to hit that. As long as I stop slacking and get to work, which I'm sure you guys have no problem with. A lot more videos. And pretty soon here, I think I might, as long as I can keep the uploads consistent, I might add another map back into the rotation of things. So I'm going to need you guys to tell me what map you want to see. If it was my choice, I would probably pick Marksville, but we could also go to Forest River. Someone wanted me, I had someone who wanted me to run a big grain farm, which is really out of character for this channel. Even a multiplayer grain farm, get some of my buddies on there, would be really fun. Or even do a full-on multiplayer series to where I set a night each week to record on a multiplayer, and you guys can join me. That's definitely been brought up before too. Just let me know in the comments. Really what it's going to come down to is what you guys want to see, because whatever's going to get the most views is what I'm going to do. And it looks like we're at about 35% here for our first headland. Not bad. I think what we'll do is we're going to run another headland here. And then after that, we'll get some up and down passes. We're probably going to follow the rows here. This is not a super round field. And I think that we can get away with running the rows. Yeah, that should be fine. Gotta watch and make sure I'm actually using the full width of the header here. Might run on the inside for a little bit. Alright, let's get it up here. And what we're gonna have to do is put the semi down here after this next pass, because we will be getting closer to full. Maybe we can even let one of the hired hands run the combine. As much as I want to sit here all night, it'll probably be a little more efficient. I like this combine. You guys be hating on it, saying it's short, a little stubby, and I'm not saying it's not, but I like it. Now, are we due for an upgrade in the near future? Yes, but that's why we started. Because what's the excitement if you don't get any upgrades? Breaking news, we're getting the new 9RX on the farm, which, speaking of, I've yet to check that out, and I honestly really want to. So maybe we should do a big grain farm so I can run the new 9RX. I mean, this is my first time looking at it. Look at this thing. This thing looks sick. 781 horsepower. All the way up to 913. It is crazy. You can get color track with weights. 3 meter. That is something else. That is something else. I mean, look at this thing. Phew. It's just a big drawbar. It's not even a 3-point. make 3 points that big. But anyways, back to your regularly scheduled programming. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Enough looking at the new 9RX. I don't think we're ever gonna be able to afford that on this farm, or utilize it. I don't think that would be anywhere near a logical purchase. But yeah, I'm gonna keep running the combine here. I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Leave a like if you are. And yeah, we'll be back in a few seconds. Alright, so we're getting right at the end of our second headland here. And what we're going to do is kind of round it off so we're even. And let's power this off just for a second. And we're going to run over and grab our semi. Now, I'm not going to set the auger up just yet because, being honest, it is going to take forever to fill up all of our grain trucks here. Now, I think we're going to take the Freightliner over there too at some point. And really, we're just going to fill them all up and then kind of just wait to switch the auger because everything else is kind of doing something right now. And I don't think... I'll be surprised if we fill up all of our trailers. Alright, so we're going to hop in the Eagle. Fire it up. And can I make this turn? I don't think I can make that turn. I think I need to question my driving a little more is what I need to do. One of the things around the farm is this bump right there is a massive drop off. I tell you, massive. And I think if we don't fix that pretty soon, we're going to rip something off, we're going to break something, we're going to crack a frame. Not crack a frame. It's not that big. But it's on the list of things that need to get fixed, is basically what I'm saying. Other than that, we need to buy a house. Technically, we're homeless right now, because as you see, we have this house, but I don't think that house is livable. I have not looked inside of it. I don't think I want to look inside it. I think I just want it to disappear and go away. So maybe we're going to plant a bunch of trees around it and pretend like it never existed. I don't know how that sounds with you guys, but to me it sounds like problem solving. Alright. So I need to figure out where I can park this truck for a thumbnail. And I think that's honestly the other side of the field. So yeah, I'm going to go do that. Now, I do like this new semi a lot. I think this is definitely a good purchase. As cool as those grain trucks were to have, I think, get out the way. I think this is just a little bit nicer. Alright, so, we're good here. Now, we're just going to hop in the combine here and start making some passes. Now, I think what we're going to do is come up top, actually go like all the way around here, and kind of split this into two sections. We're going to do a big top half and then just this bottom sliver, I guess is a good way to put it. Because you can see, if we just leave this bottom sliver by itself, we're going to kind of have a field that's just like the one to our side here. And really we can just do that and then do the big square we leave over here. So let's go. Fire it up. Let's drop it down. And let's see. Alright, so I had to change the FOV. I added a 35 from screenshots, but if we look, this should pick apart these rows pretty nicely. Not exactly. You see, it's like kind of getting that one and kind of getting that one, which bugs me, but we'll live with it. It is fun to see these rows, though, and I really hope when we get the row crop in here that we have row crop beans like this, because it is going to be so cool to do. We'll kind of just have, we're going to split this middle row right here is what looks good to do. Just come up like this. But I was hating on our yield. I actually think we're turning honestly, the yields returning aren't half bad. Um, I think they could be a little better, but for as bad as I was saying it would be, I don't think it's anywhere near as bad as it is, or as I thought it was. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and unload this, just so we can kind of get a big chunk out next, and so I can get my thumbnail. Now what we need to do first is get the tarp off. Let's see. Thank goodness we have an automatic tarp. Top on the combine. And... Alright. We're, once again, readjusting. We're positioning things. I think that's going to be good. Gives us some space to get by there, and what it really gives us is a good angle for a thumbnail. Would you look at that? It's almost like I did it on purpose. Let's get that unloaded. And you know what? Today, you guys get to watch us take the thumbnail. Because I normally do this, like, during the video. Oh, crap. It's going to screw us up with the unloading. It's going to unload before I can get a picture. I can't press escape. And I think what we can do now is just like grab it then. Oh, that unloaded a lot of the beans. Just kind of get our header out of the way there. Make a better picture. There we go. I think I can edit that in, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep harvesting here for a bit. It feels like a short video, but we're at 22 minutes already. So I'm gonna get out of hovering mode. I hope you guys enjoyed. And let me know if you guys want to see more of this. I think we'll stream more harvest on Friday night, just tomorrow night if you're watching this on Thursday. But yeah, make sure to leave a like. Always appreciate the thumbs up. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Subscribe if you're new and enjoyed the video. Go check out all my other stuff. I've been playing a lot on this map, Citrus, Wisconsin by MRG. So I hope you guys enjoy it. See you next time. Peace.